Welcome to Zielonka. We have already done a series where we plowed up every single one of the fields on the map, or at least all the ones that were near each other, but we didn't actually play. And with Alma, Missouri currently being updated and with no mods being released here and there and not so much news, figured, you know what? Let's jump on Zielonka and have some fun. One thing I am going to try to do as much as possible is utilize DLC and base game equipment, not so much mods, and I've really enjoyed the Kubota stuff recently. It's kind of popping back into my head, and I missed some of the mods, so we're going to use some more Kubota stuff and some more Kubota mods as well. Unfortunately, one of the seeders is kind of small, so we'll figure that out. Just show you what we've got. When we start off, we have the Fiat and the Zader that we start with the premium DLC, or Zielonka, but we're also got a Kubota M8 201, so that's the big one with the big engine. I think that's our most horsepower tractor. It is. I've got a modified version of the top liner. Just holds 100,000 liters, makes it easy. We got that pickup. Both of the Rudolph trailers, these are modified versions that I've done, but the base game, of course, the header, and then we've got pretty much everything else that comes. We have a seeder and all that good stuff. We still need a fertilizer spreader, but we will figure all that out. We also have two fields, 53 and 52. Those have wheat in them, so we will rock and roll and get those harvested. I do have my straw swath enabled because I'm going to come through and pick up all of the straw from these fields let's say at a later date. We'll pick it up right after. I don't know what I'm going to use for that, though. Maybe something from Gurval? Maybe a quick bale from Kubota? I'm not quite sure. It's also been a while since I harvested a field that was this shape, and I don't know if you remember how I normally do these, but generally, if I've got something like by the road, something like that, I'll run 3 headlands down at the very bottom, at least with a smaller header like this. That way, whenever I hire a worker, the worker doesn't get himself in trouble. And because the other end of the field doesn't have any roads or anything like that, we will leave the other end exactly the way it is. So after this, I just hire a worker. And we're done. So I decided not to do bales, and instead we're just going to do a loading wagon. This is the loading wagon from base game. Then I modified a little bit. It holds 1 million liters. Makes things nice and easy. We're just going to pick up all the straw and we'll sell it. With this one, we're not going to do animals or anything like that. I know we got some chickens over there. We'll make sure we sell those fairly quickly. Oh, drop it down. Go, go, go. Beat the combine. I can't do it. There's no way he's going to hit me, isn't he? Run, 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 run. All right. Yeah, no animals, nothing like that. We'll just kind of behave ourselves and not worry about all that extra stuff. We're almost done harvesting the field, and we need to start moving along, getting other stuff done. So I'm going to back up to the disc here. I don't actually know if this tractor can pull this disc or not. I mean, I guess I could find out. I don't know if I want to find out. Okay, tractor, 150 horsepower. Disc harrow requires 150 horsepower. It should work. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Usually I go direct drill, but we're trying something new today. Speaking of trying something new, a slow harvester. That is brand new to me. There we go. First field is done. 18,000 liters. Not bad. I don't know how much money we're gonna make off of that, but I guess we'll find out. Let's head to the other end and run some headlands. All right, let's see how this actually gets along. So one thing is, in previous series, I have utilized a mod that kind of doubles my horsepower, more or less. However, I'm not using that mod anymore. And a lot of the tractors I've noticed can't do the things that I have asked them to do. But this actually seems like it's going to be okay. I am utilizing the Kubota up there. That's going to be for carting, stuff like that. But it does have more power if we need it. However, I don't think I actually need it here. This seems to be working just fine. All right, so we've gotten ourselves a Kubota seeder. This is not a direct drill, and it doesn't require a lot of power, and I just realized I wasted my money buying this. It's only 3 meters. Hang on. Now, you know what? Let's do it. 3-meter implement. It's a thing that's about to happen. Yep. We're also done with the combine harvester. 36,000 liters. That's not too bad and should make us a decent little chunk of change. You probably also saw a couple clips ago that the money was like $100,000 more than it is now. Well, that's because I took out a $100,000 loan. We don't need that. Tractors are all out in the fields. I'm not quite sure if this is a thing that'll work. Definitely not a thing that works. Kind of realized I was using the wrong tractors with the wrong pieces of equipment. I think this would be much better suited with the seeder. And I'm pretty sure the Fiat would be much better suited for the disc. I mean, the working width is small, but this is working super duper well. I can't see anything on the field. I gotta be honest with you guys. I can't see a darn thing about where I've been. But it works. It works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna line this up. We'll hire him on a worker and let him go. And if you're curious, hey, are you doing oats and grass again? Well, yes. Yes, I am. I will say this. You need a front weight on this Fiat if you're going to be moving all of this extra around. And to be fair, I don't even think that's enough weight. All right, I think everybody is, for the most part, doing just fine. So now we need to jump in here. Let's go and open this up. Where's our combine? There it is. We'll turn that on. I think we had about 30-some thousand liters, which is, hey, I think that's pretty good. 30,000 liters in there. Into the root off. Boom. Done. But where are we going to sell this? Looks like grain mill's probably going to be the best place to go. However, I have no idea where that is. Oh, it's right up here. Well, that was easy. Actually, very easy. This was the closest sell point to our main farm, which works awesome. Now, the pricing isn't as good as I would want it to be, but it's still decent enough to where I'm going to be perfectly happy with our price, which is $77,000. But that's not the only thing that we're selling off these fields. Can I turn here? Oh, no. We've also got 149,000 liters of straw. Now, straw doesn't sell for crazy too much. As a matter of fact, we're headed to the animal dealer. It's only 148 bucks per 1,000 liters, but 148 bucks times 149, still a lot of money. And this is, well, super close to our main farm. I know this is a full 2x by 2x map, but not bad. All right. And here's 149,000 liters of straw in and $22,000 out. We're now up to 155 grand, which is very good for me because I already want to sell that cedar. 3 meters without direct drill just is not worth it. Well, after looking at everything, it seems like we're gonna be stuck with this at least until we get something that's a little bit more powerful as far as tractor is concerned. Pretty much everything requires 200 horsepower and is 10 tons if you want to go with a 6 meter wide direct drill, which means, yes, we would technically only need 1 tractor instead of 2, and we would only need 1 piece of equipment instead of 2. But I just don't know if we can trade in what we've got now. We may have to wait until the next harvest around. Plus, this Kubota is actually not powerful enough to do everything that I need to do, which is kind of sad. A couple little things to take care of, and then I think we may end up creating a new field. Let's go ahead and take these, and we're going to sell the chickens that we've got because I have no interest whatsoever in keeping these. There we go. No more little baby chickens. And then I think we could probably sell a few things around the farm just to make a little extra cash. There we go. Got rid of that building. And I definitely don't need a silo system, so we'll sell that too. We might could sell this, 8 grand. I don't think there's a point to even sell that. There's no point whatsoever. But we do have plenty of money now. Ooh, but I don't want to sell any of the tractors we have, but we need a better one. I have the perfect plan. The Zader is awesome, but no offense to it, I like the Fiat more. Plus, I think this has less power? I'm not quite sure. Regardless, yeah, we're done with that. I'm going to take the cedar, the tractor, and the disc harrow that we have, and we're going to sell all 3 of those. Now we can take all these. I think I should get about 100 grand. It's a little bit less, but there we go. 95. I think that'll be okay. So now we have $398,000. That allows me to, 1, get the cedar that I want, and 2, get a new tractor. Cedar is from the horse DLC. We don't need more than 4,000 liters of seed, I don't think. Plus, I don't want to pay an extra 2 grand for extra seed. So we're going to leave that at 4,000 for now. Tire roller, we're going to bring that off. And then row control unit, yeah, I don't think we need that. And then ridge markers, no. So this is $100,000, but it only requires about 200 horsepower. But it also weighs 9 tons, which means we need to get a tractor that's just good enough. There you go. Here's the combo that I've got, and I'm super happy about these. We have picked up the Duisfar 7250. This is a smaller one. It's like 247 horsepower, somewhere around there. We got a 1100 kg AGCO weight for the front. That way it's a little bit heavier for us. Not too bad. And then we will pick up our cedar. Yeah. So now we've traded in 1 tractor and 2 pieces of equipment for 1 tractor and 1 piece of equipment, which I'm super duper happy about. I don't know how this is going to run because we've already got part of this disked up. This is oats, so we're gonna continue with that. Let's see, we'll sit here, hire worker. I'm gonna enable fast farming, see if that does anything. Okay, so it looks the same, but it's pulling it very good. Nice, all right. But there's one other thing I wanted to do. We got a plow, and normally I don't use plows of this size, but I thought it would be super cool to utilize this plow and try to create a field rather, over here on the side so that we could do root crops. Yeah. The only thing is I would really prefer this field to be square. And this plow ain't gonna do it. But I guess fields rarely are. So let's see how well I can do at creating this field. I also don't know if I'm plowing this the right way or not. Is it supposed to kick in? Or is it supposed to kick out? I have no idea. This seems like the right way to do this. I don't know if it is, but it seems like the right way, and that's what's important. I just want to point out, I'm doing this myself. Yeah, I've got fast farming enabled, but I'm doing this. I'm not proud of it. I just think that you guys will be proud of me for actually creating a field with this plow here on the side. Not bad though, is it? I didn't want to do a whole field of root crops because, well, I don't like torture. It's just not my thing. However, I figured, you know, little field here on the side, this would be the perfect little place for it. Look at that. I even memorized what button does the turning and stuff. Let's go. So this is what I got, and the ends are a little bit, well, they leave a lot to be desired. We'll just leave it like that. However, what I'm thinking is come through with a painting tool to clear up the ends just a little bit. So I'm gonna jump into landscaping real quick. We'll go to painting here and maybe just find a nice little square. Square? Yeah. So that works. Works pretty good, actually. There we go. And then we'll just take grass and paint that in there. Look at that. Ha ha. It's like it never happened. Yeah. All right, what about this? Can I paint grass over that? That's just painting grass over a plowed ground, and that ain't gonna work. All right, well, we'll just kind of do like this. Then we'll try and straighten it up just about like that. That'll do just fine. Actually, is plowing a texture? No, man, that would be so nice. I think that's something that should definitely come to the game as a base game feature. There's some modders that do it, but yeah, it's not really a base game thing, unfortunately. And I think just to kind of keep things situated, oh, I just realized I have 25 grand. Well, looks like we're not doing hilling today. If you think I'm doing anything other than carrots, you is crazy. I also think that this tractor might be a little bit big for this little 3-meter 4-row planter, but you know what? I think it'll be fine. Let's turn it on, hire a worker, and let them go. There it is. All right, we've got another guy around here somewhere. Sup, dude? Did you get the whole field? You got the whole field. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay, okay. Let's see. Oats? Run oats one more time? Yeah, it won't kill us. Well, that was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Worker finished. That is not a pretty field. But you know what? Haha, it's gonna have carrots in it. Let's go. That's just about everything I've got for you guys, at least in episode number 1. However, I'm going to be going through this. We'll try and get about 10 episodes or something like that. We'll just have some fun, see what happens, and enjoy ourselves. So we'll see you back here in the next one.